Variety, the children's charity, is here to make sure every child has a chance to flourish and thrive.
But what happens when a child has a terminal disease and their life expectancy is cut short?
No family, parent, or child should have to go through that, but it is the sad reality for some of these families. Knowing that your child has a limited life means you try to create the best possible memories and do the best to keep your child comfortable.
Variety may not be able to reverse a diagnosis, but we can do our best to help families so they don't have to worry about money and their child can be kept as comfortable as possible.
Heston is one of 5 brothers, and when he's gone, there will be a tremendous hole in the lives of this Victoria family.
We often say when he was first diagnosed, a part of him died that day. A part of our expectations for him, our hope for him, died.
Heston has Sanfilippo syndrome, an extremely rare genetic condition which was diagnosed when he was 3 years old. It's not curable, and the average life expectancy is 10 to 12 years. Heston is 8.
It's been hard watching him lose his walking, as now he's just confined to a wheelchair. It was hard watching him lose his eating because he used to love to eat. It's hard to see your child lose something that they really enjoy.
Heston!
Time is one of the few precious things Heston's family has left, and even that's disappearing. Variety has provided continual support for Heston throughout his young life. A van conversion has ensured that transportation and mobility is easier for this family of 7. And an adaptive stroller has helped to enrich Heston's experiences with friends and family.
It's just such peace of mind to know that there is a charity like that we can count on. And Variety has been there for us over and over again.
And now, through your donations, Variety is helping the young family again with items essential to Heston's health and happiness. A mattress topper will keep him cool and comfortable at night, as his body cannot regulate temperatures, and a track system built into the ceiling will help move Heston into the family's living room.
Heston's 67 pounds, and so he's getting very heavy. We like Heston to be a part of our family and a part of our lives, and so to be able to put a track that we can put the lift in the living room is really great.
Heston may not survive past 12 years old, but with the help of Variety and your generous donations, Heston can be comfortable and his family can enjoy every minute with their son.
We want our boys to have happy memories with him. We don't want it to be just a sad existence around him. And we want them just to remember fondly his life and just to continue to learn. He teaches all of us. Teaches us incredible things.
Every day, yeah.
Every day.
Well, Heston's parents never planned for their child to be terminally ill. The burden of caring for Heston and the worry of looking after the rest of the family is unthinkable.
Now, most of us cannot even imagine something similar. So, when there are organizations that ease the financial pressures or provide clinical and emotional support, they are an incredible relief.
Variety, the children's charity, and Canuck Place have each been working to ensure families like Heston's are taken care of in their hour of need.
The stress of not knowing if your child is even going to make it to the next day was honestly where we were at.
There he is.
It all changed, honestly, once Karina was able to come to Canuck Place with Heston. I just felt such a burden lifted of knowing that Karina and Heston were in the best place in the world for them to be taken care of.
Canuck Place Children's Hospice is a remarkable facility that helps children and families who have terminal diagnosis, children who have a limited lifespan and who will one day no longer be with their families. It's a place for treatments, therapies, and respite, but it is also a place of comfort for families like Heston's.
Toot toot.
This is Glen Bray Mansion, the future home of Canuck Place.
The doors opened to Canuck Place in 1995, and one of the original supporting organizations was Variety, and they have provided over the years over $2 million in funding, particularly for 2 buses that actually help take our kids and families on trips. And we're really grateful to donors like Variety that help sustain Canuck Place on a year-to-year basis.
Variety, the children's charity, and Canuck Place will each continue to ensure that children have the care that is critical to their overall health, and that families are supported and comfortable. And as the name indicates, Canuck Place has another very special relationship that provides thrilling memories for children and families alike.
We watch the games and we just get so excited. It's like we're cheering for a part of Heston in a way when we're cheering for the Canucks, because we have so many memories with Heston that are involved with them.
For Heston specifically, it's nice spending time with him and quality time with him and trying to put a smile on his face, but also just I put myself in their shoes and I try to think what it would be like, and I honestly can't imagine. And just to see that family and how close they are and how happy they are each and every day, it really just, you learn something new every single day, every time I spend time with that family.
We saw that the other day. All right. We are so pleased to be joined right now by the incredible family we just saw featured. Heston is here in his beloved Canucks jersey, and the rest of his enormous family, because there's so many of you. Mom Karina, Father Jordan, we have all of your brothers here. I need you to go down the line and introduce them all the names, because...
Sure. We have our oldest is Caden, he's 18. Our second oldest is Dryden, he's 15.
Caden Dryden.
Then we have Heston, who's 8.
Yeah.
And then we have our twin little guys here. We got Gibson and Watson, and they're 6 years old.
I love all the names. Are you named for Ken Dryden? Is that what that is? That's great. It's a great name. And Heston, of course, also an awesome name. Karina, tell us about how it is, with all of Heston's special needs and a rather big family. How do you deal with the challenge of managing it all?
It's a lot. I mean, to be honest, it's gotten a lot easier now that the twins are in school. And when the twins were really little, it was a lot to take in. Heston was diagnosed when they were just 1.
Right.
So that first year with them was really difficult, but things are getting easier, and we've got great help. The older boys are fantastic, so they're a really good help for us.
Right. Okay. So you mentioned the twins, and how they were 1 when Heston was diagnosed. Jordan, what was that like for you guys as mom and dad to hear that diagnosis? You've got a young family, you've got 2 new ones, and you didn't even really know if maybe they might have the same illness.
They actually had a 25% chance of having the same disease that Heston had, so it was a very touch and go time for us. Because they're identical twins, it would have either been both of them or none of them. So we were fortunate that they were cleared.
Yeah.
But it was a very hard time.
Yeah.
And also just them being young, having twins. Anyone that's had twins just on their own is a lot of work, and then having the diagnosis as well. That first year, we say it was just a blur. We can't even remember it hardly.
Probably brought you guys so much closer together, though, to
absolutely
work on that challenge together.
Yeah, and closer together because we had to be home a lot. It was hard to get out, and so we're a very close family, and it's just been fabulous to be together.
And we saw in those vignettes some of the great equipment that Variety's provided to help make Heston comfortable. How important is that equipment for you guys?
It's so important. I mean, when you have children, you think of something like a stroller, you think it's hundreds of dollars and that's too much, so you get something used or you go to a garage sale. All of a sudden you have a child who needs something that's in the thousands of dollars, and it's just overwhelming. I mean, when you're already dealing with his general care, you're dealing with a diagnosis, and then to have the financial burden is just, it's just plain overwhelming. And so it was just absolutely incredible that the things that we've needed, and we've needed different things at different times. He has a regressive disease. He used to walk, he used to eat. He can't do either of those things. So having someone who's there for us, no matter how the regression is and the things we need, and we can ask when when
Yeah.
the need comes is just fabulous.
And they're going to be there for you and help ease some of that stress. Now, we saw how important Canuck Place is to your family, and you're all wearing your Canucks jerseys as well. So we have a special message from the Canucks that we would like to play for you.
Hey, Heston. Sorry we can't be there today, but I hope you had a great time. You have been inspiration to us all. And to everyone watching, please make a donation now and support kids like Heston.
That's wonderful. How important have the Canucks been to your family? Clearly pretty important.
They've been amazing. Alex Biega, Bo Horvat, so many of them have really embraced our family and, you know, show that there's a lot of real character guys on that team. And they just really supported us, and we really appreciate it.
And we watch every game, and it gives us something to cheer for. I mean, every few days we're cheering for not just a team, but we're cheering for some of them have become friends. And it's been unbelievable, and we just love the Canucks to death.
They do so much in the community. And we know, Karina and Jordan, that one of the most important things for your family right now is to make memories, memories that Heston will always be a part of your family, forever in our thoughts, in your heart. So we reached out to one of Variety's longtime friends and supporters, Tinamara Seaside Resort. See what this says now, and they have offered a wonderful weekend relaxing by the sea. Here now to tell us more about that is Kathy Morrison. Kathy,
hello,
come on in.
family. We're so excited to welcome you to Tinamara, your whole family, for a 2-day getaway where we are going to pamper you and spoil you, and you're going to be able to enjoy all that we have to offer at our beautiful property. Mom Spa, Grotto Spa for you. That's the most important thing, I think. We got to take care of moms first, right? Right, guys? Yeah, absolutely. But we haven't forgotten anyone. So campfire, s'mores by the campfire. We've got bike trails, pizza parties, picnic lunches. Of 22 acres of roaming around and just enjoying yourself, reconnecting to nature in our beautiful Arbutus forest. It's going to be magical as this moment. Our property is magical. It's just a perfect match. So your Tinamara family cannot wait to welcome you to our property.
It is beautiful there. And that spa is really something. Thank you so much for that. It's a magic moment. Are you going to enjoy that? Have you been up there before?
No.
It is beautiful.
Jordan and I actually went up to Tofino just on our honeymoon. We have never been since.
Oh,
so this is fabulous.
So many beautiful places in BC. Thank you so much, and thank you guys for sharing your story with us. Enjoy that memory. It'll be a wonderful time for your family. Thank you so much, and thank you, Heston. All right, we got the whole gang up here because I think it's time for a total.
It is, absolutely is. We are ready. Should we flip those numbers over and let's see what we got here on our final half hour? We really need you to ring those phones and see if we can get this number bigger. 6, 9, 2, 0, 1, 9. That's close. 4. Oh, we've got to break that $5 million barrier before this show is over. We have to. Heston, we love you, buddy. We wish you the best. Enjoy your trip to Tinamara. That's going to be incredible.
Oh, you're going to love it.
It sure is.